Yes, good afternoon people. Another quick video. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that's been making the headlines across the country, the child grooming scandal. But before I get into it, share, comment, like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. The focus on Muslim Pakistani men in the context of grooming gangs, despite statistics showing that the majority of group-based grooming offences are committed by white males, can be attributed to a combination of factors, including high-profile cases, political narratives, and media framing. But here's my take on the matter. High-profile grooming gang cases in towns like Rotherham, Rochdale, and Telford involved predominantly British Pakistani men. These cases received extensive media coverage, shaping public perception and creating a narrative that linked grooming gangs to Pakistani men. The media often highlighted the ethnicity of the perpetrators in these cases, which contributed to the stereotype of Pakistani men being disproportionately involved in such crimes. This framing overshadowed the broader reality that most grooming gang offences are committed by white males. Some politicians and public figures have used the issue of grooming gangs to push anti-immigration and anti-Muslim agendas. For example, Elon Musk and Nigel Farage have made inflammatory statements targeting Pakistani men, which have fueled divisive narratives. Authorities and social workers, in some cases, were hesitant to investigate or report the ethnicity of perpetrators for fear of being labelled racist or upsetting community cohesion. This reluctance was highlighted in reports on Rotherham and Rochdale, where concerns about cultural sensitivities delayed action. While recent data from the National Police Chiefs Council, the NPCC, shows that 85% of group-based grooming offenders are white, ethnicity data is only available for 34 to 39% of suspects. This incomplete data has led to misinterpretations and overgeneralizations about the role of the ethnicity of grooming gangs. In some regions, Pakistani men were overrepresented in grooming gang conviction with skewed perceptions. For example, in Rotherham, the majority of known perpetrators were of Pakistani heritage, leading to a focus on this community despite broader national trends. The group-based nature of some grooming gangs involving Pakistani men has been linked to specific community dynamic, such as the nighttime economy, taxi driving, takeaways, which provided access to vulnerable girls. This has led to the perception that these crimes are tied to cultural or ethnic factors, even though similar dynamics exist in other communities. Reports like the one by Alex J. on Rotherham highlighted the failure by authorities to effectively engage with Pakistani communities, which may have contributed to the perception that these crimes were being ignored or covered up. The focus on Pakistani men has fueled Islamophobia and racial profiling, unfairly stigmatizing an entire community. Critics argue that this narrative benefits far-right groups and diverts attention from systematic failures in child protection and law enforcement. The emphasis on Pakistani grooming gangs has marginalised victims from other forms of sexual abuse, making them feel their cases are less significant. and this has been criticised by law enforcement officials and victim support organisations. While high-profile cases and political narratives have disproportionately focused on Pakistani men, the data shows that the majority of group-based grooming offences are committed by white males. The focus on ethnicity has overshadowed the broader issue of child sexual exploitation, which is a societal problem that transcends race and religion. Addressing this issue requires a balanced approach that avoids racial profiling and ensures all victims receive justice, regardless of the perpetrator's ethnicity. And I'll end with this. Let's be clear. Grooming children is an abhorrent crime that must be condemned, no matter the ethnicity of the perpetrators. Those responsible should face the full force of the law without exception. However, the demonisation of the Pakistani Muslim community in this context feels suspiciously targeted. While statistics and facts reveal who the main offenders are, it seems that when the truth doesn't align with certain agendas, it's conveniently brushed aside, as if to say, nothing to see here. But we see it, and we should all be talking about it. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel for more hard-hitting discussions. Until the next time, out of here.